Hi, thanks for joining the conversation. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Awesome to hear that. What does your typical day look like?
I generally go at 8 in the morning to my office and come back by 3 p.m. Post that, I spend time with my family and do some household chores.
That sounds like a busy day. What do you enjoy doing during your fun time with your family?
Yeah, I generally go out, meet friends, maybe go out for a drink. I also play pickleball with some of my friends.
That sounds like a lot of fun, especially playing pickleball. What motivated you to start playing pickleball?
I actually used to play tennis, but after moving to Seattle, I could not find partners for tennis. But I realized that pickleball was quite famous here, and like there were a lot of players, and you could easily partner with them, and it was easy to learn, and I could use some of my existing tennis gears for it.
That's great that you could repurpose your tennis gear. How do you find other players to partner with for pickleball?
I generally find them on community groups.
That's interesting. What platforms do you use to connect with these community groups?
Facebook and WhatsApp.
Nice. It must be convenient to connect on such familiar platforms. How do you go about playing after finding players through these groups?
So we generally look at, the time availability of each of the players, and then we also look at the court availability um, and the weather. All of these three factors go into deciding where and how to play.
That sounds like quite a process. How do you decide on the time when everyone is available to play?
So for that, we do a poll on these groups on WhatsApp and Facebook, and whenever like there are 8 players ready for one slot, we generally go ahead and start looking for courts for those slots.
Interesting approach. Why exactly do you aim for 8 players for a slot?
Actually, booking a court generally the charge is close to $100, and it gets equally split into 8 players, so it becomes cheaper for us.
Got it. Splitting the cost makes sense. So, how do you usually pay this money once the court is booked?
So generally, one person pays it to the court. Rest of them pay directly to that person. We generally Venmo this money.
Venmo definitely makes it easy to handle those payments. How often do you play and follow this routine?
I almost play every day.
That's impressive. Since you play so often, does the weather affect your decision on whether to play indoors or outdoors?
Yes, definitely. If it is raining, then we prefer indoor. Also, if it is during winters, we prefer indoor because, of course, it's cold, and also like the ball breaks more often in winters.
Makes sense. Winter conditions and rain can be challenging for outdoor play. How do you go about getting indoor court availability, especially in winter when you mentioned that courts are busy?
Yeah, so we generally use the app provided by these court owners, or we call them to check availability. But yeah, there's some back and forth there to fix the slots.
That sounds a bit time consuming with the back and forth. Where do you generally purchase your pickleball equipment?
I buy them online.
Got it. Online shopping makes it convenient. Is there a specific website or store you prefer for purchasing equipment?
Generally Amazon.